Hey folks, Luducium here, and I am continuing to play in the Hearthstone arena as a Druid. Right now, this game I am 5-0. Of course, that can change at any moment, so let's jump back in and see how well we can do in this arena run. I would love to get to 8-9 wins, something like that. That would just be fantastic. Set realistic goals. Of course, 12 would be great. And 13 would be impossible. 14 is even more impossible than 13. So, but we've got a worthy opponent, so let's see what happens. We're playing another Druid, Master 1080.
I must protect the wild.
Don't like playing against another Druid. Alright, I'm gonna keep the Innervate and send everything else back. Yes. Could have kept the swipe, but there's no point in... This is better. I could turn 2 Defender of Argus, but I won't have anything to probably play it on. Big Game Hunter is kind of pointless. So I could coin and Innervate for 3 extra mana, and I could play Defender of Argus right now and get a 3-3 out on the board. But it seems kind of like a waste. It'll die to a couple of creatures. He could put a 3-3 out easily enough. So no point in doing that. In fact, I don't really have a play, so we'll say greetings and turn. But I could turn 3 Archmage, so that'd be kind of cool. And that's kind of a lot to deal with on turn 3 of 4-7. He doesn't play anything on turn 2, which is good. Let's see what we got. Mark of the Wild doesn't help me. Alright, let's do the same thing. Armor up.
For the wild.
Hit him. And turn. So let me think about this. On turn 3, if I cast the coin and Innervate, I'll get 3 extra mana, so I'll have 6. I can Archmage. Turn 4, I could cast 2 Marks of the Wild on it. Unless he has Silence, but even then, he's going to Innervate himself. Goes up to 5. What are you going to put out there? Druid of the Cloud. 4-4. That's annoying. Won't deny that. Let's see what I got. I didn't get anything really useful. I could Archmage. I can kill that. He'll probably be able to kill the Archmage ultimately, but not easily. It will use up my coin and my Innervate, but what the hell else am I gonna do? Right? Coin, Innervate, Archmage.
Ready for this?
If it survives a turn, I could always mark the Wild on it. And, yeah, or I can even kill his Druid of the Claw and then bounce it back using the Youthful Brewmaster, something like that. So I could come up with some plays. Defender of Argus as well. Could be useful.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner!
Can I get a card? So can't do much. Hit me directly. Okay. Hit me directly, why don't you? As much as I'd like to play the Violet Teacher, actually, why don't I play the Violet Teacher?
Pay attention, class!
He can take out the Archmage using his Novice Engineer and his Hero ability. He'll take some damage. That's fine. If he keeps it alive, then I can do something else with it. Wrath will work too. Annoying, but what can you do? Really going for me directly, wow. Okay. I need to stop that. Wrath isn't going to help me in this situation, although hitting him like this
begins.
and using Wrath for 1 will. It's a nice card draw.
I am ready to learn.
Shattered Sun Cleric. You know what? Not bad. We'll Shatter Sun Cleric. Our Violet Teacher. Now, if he has a swipe, unfortunately this will be a good time to do it. Hopefully he doesn't have a swipe, but Love to play Defender of Argus on the following turn. Bite. Okay. Savagery. So he's gonna get rid of my stuff that way. At least he takes some damage. Not a lot of damage, but a little bit. Elven Archer isn't gonna help, but you know what? It's good enough.
One shot.
Good enough for what I want to do with it.
My shield for Argus.
I shall do as you say.
Good. Close that gate. See if I can regain some board control here. I definitely have more cards on the table than he does. He's got 5 in his hand, but I've got 4 and then 3.
They all bend to my command. Mind if I roll
And a
need?
loot order, okay. This is what I'm thinking. We're gonna hit him directly like so. Then we will Youthful Brewmaster this guy.
Drink with me, friend.
Bring him back again like so.
My shield for Argus.
Make these 3 3s.
Give it a shot.
I shall do as you say.
Get him down to 19 and then turn. So, there. Now we're tied on health. What do you think of that, mister? Does get a card out of it, which kind of stinks. Can't be helped though. So,
Mind if I roll need?
another loot order. Jeez. And a fairy dragon. Well, you know what? I might as well silence the loot order. Screw it, because I don't want that to give him more cards.
Your magic shall not save you.
Then I can Mark of the Wild this, so it survives something like hitting one of his things. Armor up myself. And I am going to hit the loot order with myself. I'm going to hit that with that. And then kill that on that. I like the idea of playing the Imp Master with Mark of the Wild. I think that'll be nice. So he does have now, well, I still have a card advantage if you count the fact that I have 2 creatures on the board. Let's see what he's got.
Drink with me, friend.
Brewmaster, okay. He doesn't have anything, obviously, to Brewmaster back, so that means he's in a little bit of trouble, I guess. Mark of Nature. So he buffs that up, which stinks. Now, I could Mark of the Wild again, which means this will live. And it'll be enough to kill that. 7-4.
Into the breach.
Granted, now it's a bit weaker, but what can you do? Let's Imp Master. Armor up and hit him directly. Save the Silverhand Knight on the following turn. Swipe for him would be really nice. But besides that, Starfire, I guess, or whatever, the Meteor Shower thing where it deals 2 damage to everything would do pretty well as well. There it is. Well, Starfire. Works. Gets him a card, kills that. Bite. Okay. At least he recognizes he can't keep letting this stuff live, which is good. And I can put out a whole bunch of
Attend me.
creatures, do this.
For the wild.
I wonder what happens to my Imp Master if I can't put out any more imps. Does it just lose 1 health? We'll find out. So, I mean, all he has to do is swipe the Silver Hand Knight, and it'll deal 1 damage to everything else and pretty much clear the board. Doesn't do that. He's got Iron Bark Protector. This is perfect. Thank you for clearing out a creature, by the way. He's not going to like this. But, played right into my hands. Okay. So, he's really not going to like this. I'd be pissed if I was him.
Well played.
I think it's well played.
You insist.
I concede.
Yep. Alright, wow. That stinks. Well, it works well for me. So, big game hunters come in handy at least twice. So, I shouldn't underestimate that card, I guess. If played right, it could be really good. Let's go ahead and play another game.
Malfurion.
Arc Knight, the Paladin.
I will
Okay.
fight with honor. I must protect
Going
the
first. I'm going to keep the Wrath. You know what? We'll keep that Scarlet Crusader. That's a decent enough turn. Okay, that kind of stinks, but we'll work with it. See what we get. Anything I can do on turn 2? No. Alright. Let's say hello and pass the turn. I'll stop playing with all the stuff on the screen. I know it probably annoys some people. He's gonna coin into what?
Wanna blow something
Mad
up?
Bomber. Not bad. Not a terrible play. I hate to do it, but I think I'm gonna have to Wrath. Simply because I don't want to take the 3 damage. Or do I hit him for 1 this turn? If I hit him for 1, I'll also take 3 damage. On the following turn I could Wrath. And then I won't have anything else to do. No. I'm gonna Wrath.
Job's done.
I think ultimately I win that exchange because he did use a coin for it and he took more damage than I did. So I think it's worth it. And if he does that, I will just use my hero ability and to hit him, because if I put out the Scarlet Crusader, it's just gonna die. It's gonna lose its shield to that. You know what? That's not too bad. If it loses its shield to that thing, I should be able to take out something else. So yeah, if he wants to pop the shield with the 1/1 and hit it with something else, I'm fine with that. Mad Bomber would have been great against the Scarlet Crusader there. Light's Justice. It's annoying because he can do that. Paladins have a way of healing themselves, so that's why it's doubly annoying.
Reporting for duty.
This is nice. I could work with this. Thank you, RNGeebus.
For the wild. Job's done.
Pop his weapon, put out an ooze. And I have another ooze. I could have saved the ooze until he got a bigger weapon, but what the hell. I get a creature out there. Imp Master.
Morning person.
Annoying, but we can put a stop to that with something like we hit that for 1. And we Stampede and Totem. That kills the Imp Master. And now I still have 2 critters on the board. Cool. So we're about tied, but I have cards on the board, so I definitely have board control. I have a little bit of a health advantage. And let's see what happens next. I'm excited. This is going well. I shouldn't speak too soon, because whenever things go well, And I say things go well, things obviously turn out for the worst. So, yeah. And obviously, it's done pretty well to make it this far in the arena. As we go, the further we go, the harder the opponents are. So, I definitely expect harder and harder fights with every single win. But so far, so good. We've been able to control the board. I've been able to counter whatever he plays. Raging Worgen, okay. And a 1/1.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, how am I going to do this? Well, Defender of Argus isn't bad. I'm thinking Defender of Argus, buff these guys up, use hero ability to kill that, use the Worgen to kill this.
My shield for Argus.
For the wild.
Hit that. This will take 3 damage, but that's okay. So I do have some really hurt stuff, and I am close to Consecrate range, although Consecrate will only kill the ooze and not the other stuff. Okay, that kind of stinks. If he puts out something else that's swipeable, I could swipe it, and then that won't be a problem anymore. I hate stealth units. Just because they're so hard to kill. Okay, that's not going to kill anything. Good. Alright, well, seeing how I'm not going to be able to swipe, and swipe would be kind of a waste. Is it a waste? If I swipe this for 4, hit it with myself, and that'll kill that and keep everything alive. Alternatively, I can Starfire. I think I'm going to Starfire it for the card. Big Game Hunter. Okay, we'll save you for later. And now let's hit him directly. And yes, I will lose the ooze to the Worgen, but now he's down to 10 life. So I think that is the better choice. It's out a Yeti, and what do you have for 3? Because if you...
I've got the beast in
Big Game Hunter. Okay, I think I win. Cool. Alright, so we hit him for 4, we hit him for 3, we say well played, and we swipe him for another 4. And that's game. Alrighty, that went pretty well. Seven, and I forget what game this is for me. I think it's... I forget how many games I've already played in this episode. So let's play one more. Why not? Might have played 1, this might have been 2, I have no idea. I stopped keeping track. I can only keep track of about 3 things at once. Keeping track of how many things I can keep track of is one of those things. So really I can only keep track of... I stopped keeping track. I don't know. It's complicated. Alright, what am I talking about? No idea. I'm just wasting time until the match starts, and here we go. We are playing against another paladin, Brodo. Frodo's more bro cousin.
Protect the wild.
Okay, Mark of the Wild. Mark of the Wild isn't bad, but I don't want it right now. Doesn't mean absolutely no good if I can't play it, cast it on creatures. This is a little bit better. Not great, but better. So I don't really have a turn 1. I'm not going to play the archer in turn 1. That's a waste. So we will pass the turn. I will play the archer once he uses his hero ability, or puts something else out that I can hit with my archer. That's much more useful. So right now, hero ability hit him directly. And I really don't have any cards I could play easily right now, which kind of stinks. You have a lot of turn 4 cards. Actually, I really don't, because swipe, you want to save for something better.
Reporting for duty.
Spell Breaker, you want to save for something better. This is a good play right here.
One shot, one.
The archer with that. And Mark of the Wild on the archer. Making it a 3/3, which is a little bit harder to kill. Especially, he can coin into a Hammer of Wrath. Get a card out of it, so if he has a Hammer of Wrath, That's what he will probably do. So I don't know if I should have done that, but I probably should have saved the Mark of the Wild until the following turn, on the other hand. Nope. Iron for Grizzly. Okay. Interesting. Now, I could Spellbreaker. It seems kind of a waste. I could swipe it. Just kind of a waste to keep a 3/3 alive that'll die fairly easily. Do I want to use Spellbreaker on it? Yeah. I'll only get 3 more damage, and if I do. Is it worth the 3 damage? Not really.
I'll give it a shot.
We'll do that.
For the crusade!
It just wasn't worth it. Spellbreaker is really good. If he gets an epic out there or something like that, Spellbreaker is much more valuable. Swipe, really not worth it either. I could have gotten, you know, kept that alive, but it would just die to something like Hammer of Wrath. Die really easily. So, I didn't see a point in keeping a 3/3 alive that's easily killable. Silence, it goes back to being a 1/1.
Reporting for duty.
Smart. I'm gonna keep the ooze. Okay, what do I want to do? This is tough. He's got a lot of cards. I'm thinking of... I could silence this. This might actually be a good use of silence, unfortunately. If I silence it, though, I can't attack with it. Not a great use of the Kodo, but I'm going to put the Kodo out there, and I'm not going to hit him. I don't want to give him another card right now. It's just too tempting to, yeah, to give him a card.
Bend to my command!
It's annoying. Okay. I can buff up the Kodo, which isn't bad. Four.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's do it. Even if I can't kill that thing, I'm going to keep the ooze in my back pocket. And we'll hit him directly like that, and we'll hit him like that. And that Blessing of Wisdom essentially neutralized the Scarlet Crusader, unfortunately. Because I can't attack and potentially give him a lot more cards. He already has way too many cards. Do it. Blessing of Kings. Go ahead. And that is exactly why I would have kept the Spellbreaker. Makes it into a monster. But
Reporting for
it's
duty.
easily killable. Spellbreaker unfortunately goes back to a 4/6. Starfire for 5 plus hit it with something. I could do that. This gets me a card, yeah. Not necessarily the most ideal choice, but I'd love to play Defender of Argus.
Push forward.
But I'm gonna have to hit it with that. And end turn. Well, next turn I could play something. Hopefully I'll get a small creature that I can play, and then I could use Defender of Argus on it, and then this suddenly becomes more useful because I'm not going to be attacking with the Scarlet Crusader, but it will be a nice taunt. That's, and worst case scenario, even if I don't get a creature, it still will be a nice taunt, so.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner!
And a Harvest Golem, okay. You hit me directly? That's fine. Just give me a creature that I can use. Okay, this isn't a creature that I can use. Now I have to decide, do I want to swipe, kill this, kill that, damage that for 1? Or do I want to... No, I think I'm better off playing one of the oozes. And then playing
My
this.
shield for Argus.
And then I can still do this and hit him like so. There we go. Now I have a 4/2 taunt with Divine Shield that I'm not going to attack with, but it's good enough. Lots of cards, but what are you going to do with them? 8 cards. So he actually has a lot more cards and better card draw than me. I've just been kind of struggling to maintain the board here. Consecrate will be damaging, but it won't kill what I have. Ugh, Blessing of Kings. I hate Blessing of Kings. Hammer of Wrath, okay. Hammer of Wrath that. You see I had to use Hammer of Wrath on it, good. Do that with that, fine. I'm gonna swipe. This is as good a time as any to do that. And do I want to put this out there? Yeah.
Squire, attend me. The breach! Ready, sir.
These paladins really don't have that much AoE. Consecrate is their biggest AoE. And then they have that deal 8 damage spread out randomly between minions, but it's fine too. Paladin's biggest things are Divine Shields. And, well, the stuff like that, I guess. Kill that, and my turn. Okay. We'll save the big game hunter. I kind of want to save the
If you
other
insist.
stuff as well, so we'll do this. Trade. We'll buff this up. 5/5 will kill that. Do this. Kill that. And end turn. I really want to save this other stuff, so I can't, you know, I want to save the ooze for, you know, whatever weapon he gets. I want to save the big game hunter for whatever big creature he puts out there, and the spellbreaker as well. So, I have cards that I want to actually be able to use. Alright, I'll spellbreak that. Unless he puts out something better for me to spellbreak. Boulder Fist, nope. Fortunately can't spellbreak the Boulder Fist Ogre. And it's not big enough for the big game hunter. So, we'll put out the spellbreaker. We'll hit the Fen Creeper. We'll put this out there.
Ready for this? The breach!
And I'm going to hit him directly for 5 just to do some damage. Now he can obviously trade the Fen Creeper for the Argent Defender. I hope he buffs up the Ogre. That'll allow me to use my hero ability on it on the next turn. Yes, thank you. Buff it some more. Give it Divine Shield. Oh, he's gonna hit the mage. Interesting. Alright, that's fair enough. Here's what's gonna happen.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Die, mage.
For the wild.
I want to put the ooze out there. No. I probably should, but no. I'm gonna save it. I will try to bounce the big game hunter back probably if I can. Oh, he's got his own acidic swamp ooze.
I smell blood.
Yeah, he can. Paladins can do that. Okay, so he's got a whole bunch of creatures. Taunt is good. Taunt is nice. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill the big game hunter on this. And I won't be able to bounce it. So yeah, I gotta just kill that, and I'll put my own ooze out. And we'll keep the Youthful Brewmaster just in case, so that we'll see what happens. So now we're both basically top decking. He's got 11 cards, I got 13. So yeah, it's some good card draw off of me. Or just in general.
Let me think.
Not great, but... Alright, now he's gonna get more. That sucks. I know I have my own Cult Master somewhere, which hasn't decided to show up. There it is. Unfortunately, the ooze is going to die to that. And a fairy dragon. This stinks. That was my last acidic swamp ooze, so I don't have a way of dealing with that. Hopefully I'll get something like a nice swipe next. I should have 2 more, so the chances of that are decent. I did not. So let's do this.
Drink with me,
We'll
friend.
bounce that back, resummon it for some more stuff. More 1/1s. Do this and hit him directly because I need to kill that Cult Master. So I hope he doesn't have Consecrate, because that will clear out all my creatures and it's gonna stink. If he doesn't, then that's okay.
I have no time for games.
Alright, that's fine. I don't have too much good stuff on the board, so. And he's gonna get a creature out of that, unfortunately, or a card. I need to kill Sylvanas pretty badly. Damn it. I was afraid of that. That really stinks. Swipe! Wrath. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it for 1. Hit that for 1 because I need the card, I think, more than I need to deal 3 damage to Sylvanas. Swipe is what I need. Swipe her for 4. Armor up and unfortunately take a hit, but nothing to take control of. So now we're just top decking, and I just hope I get something that will allow me to kill him. I have 1 more swipe in here, so if I can draw that and clear whatever he puts out on the board, that'll be good.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Fortunately, he's got some pretty good cards right now.
For the crusade!
I mean, at least ones that deal a decent amount of damage. Cult Master. Not gonna help, but I have to put it out there. I simply can't just sit on that and take the damage.
For the wilds.
And I'm gonna hit that directly to get rid of that shield.
Reporting for duty.
There it is. Alright, this'll be nice. Swipe that. This is gonna almost kill me. But here goes. I can't hit him. I can't hit the stealth creature. Okay, well, at least I have 9, so he won't be able to kill me directly, but he will be able to get me down to 1.
The light protects me.
And my hero ability will keep me alive for at least a turn.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, this is fine. This is not bad.
Undone. For the wild.
Reporting for duty.
Nope. Alright. That's GG.
Pay attention,
I
crowd.
don't know what I could have drawn that would have saved me, but that is a good game. So,
Well played. I concede.
might as well concede because all he has to do is hit me for 1. So, that was a good game. That was very close. Not sure if I could have done anything better. Golden Healing Touch, which I don't care about. Making progress. Alright, 7 and 1. I'm going to put a break in this video, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed this so far, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, thanks for watching. Later.